whereby she addressed a lot of things for persons, let's say, elderly. She conducted seminars, keep them from getting scammed. You had a lot of persons who were complaining that their elderly were wandering off because of dementia. And she, what did she do? She put in place this system down in her office that if they dealing with that, I like to call it a LoJack type thing. It detects where that person is, but they have to keep it on and stuff like that. I personally think it would be wise if she reminds the general community about that. And then she also may need to look at expanding that base, because now you see, I'm 57, and you see young people, and when I say young, I'm talking about younger than myself. My son's age, in the 20s, my son is 27, and I see a lot of young people his age or younger that are disabled. A lot of them, we know where it come from. Just being out there in the street thinking they grown. Some of them are in wheelchairs. Some of them are on walkers, canes and stuff. Mine came about, I want to say, I'm not happy that I'm considered disabled, but mine came about honestly through, as I gotten older. I thank God, even though the disability came about because of after effects when I did chemo, I'm still here. And that's what, and I heard the conspiracy theories. Chemo does this, black folk and chemo don't that. But I go back again and say, I don't care what you all say. Yeah, I had some rough times with chemotherapy. But one day I was going to my treatment, and I sat there and I looked at a 12-year-old. She was in, no, I'm sorry, she was about 9 or 10 years old. She was in so good spirit, good spirit. And I sat right there at the Massey clinic at MCV, Dalton Oncology Clinic, MCV. This little girl was taking chemo and radiation. And she was sitting up there laughing, joking with people. And I had to stop, and I held my head down because I started crying. They were like, well, what's wrong? First, this was my first treatment. This was the first time I had to go through something like this. And here I am complaining, scared about chemo. She's doing chemo and radiation. And this girl is acting like, okay, as soon as I finish this, I'm going to do something. And I'm having emotional crisis, and that was the Lord's way of showing me, or even saying to me, it could have been the other way, because